For this second example, we're going to use the picture that's shown off to the right here. And we have segment GH. Remember, G and H represent the endpoints of this segment. So if we want to give it another name, the only other name that we can give it is segment HG. So there's the first part of this example. Now we want to name all rays with an endpoint J, and which of these are opposite rays. So we look at the point J right here, and we can name all rays starting with J. We would have JE, and remember we start with J, so the J has to come first. EJ would start at E and go through J. So JE, we've got JF, we have JG, and JH. Now these two are opposite rays. And if you remember the definition of opposite rays, that means basically two rays that go in opposite directions, and what they do by doing that is form a line. So JE goes in this direction, JF goes in that direction, and following that same strategy, JG and JH are also opposite rays. Okay, but if we look at JH and JF, for example, those are not opposite rays because this one goes down to the left, that one goes down to the right. So again, here's another name for GH is HG, and here are the rays with the endpoint J, JE, JG, JF, and JH. JE and JF are opposite rays. JG and JH are opposite rays. Finally, same kind of example. We want another name for EF. Hopefully you can figure that out. That would be segment FE. And it says are HJ and JH the same ray? Well, if we look at this carefully, and I'm going to show you so you can see what's going on. If I draw HJ, HJ starts at H and goes up this way. So that's HJ. JH, on the other hand, starts at J and goes through H. So they're going in opposite directions, plus they have different endpoints. So you could say these are not the same ray because they don't have the same endpoint, plus they're going in opposite directions. For HJ, here's HJ, and if I clear that and I do HG, those are the same ray because they both start at H and they both go in the same direction. So HJ and HG are the same ray. Again, no, because they have different endpoints, and yes, because J and G are on the same side of H. All right, thank you.